Adrian Wojnarowski with the very latest on his status. What's the latest on this, Woj?
Greeny, of course, John Wall has not played for the Rockets this season. There are no plans for John Wall to play for the Rockets, and it's becoming increasingly likely that John Wall may not play anywhere in the NBA this season because I think the cost of his contract right now is just too prohibitive. And listen, he's got a $44 million deal this year, a $47 million player option next year, that any team that would potentially trade for him would want him to decline that option. Well, he's not doing that. He's not giving that money back. The other route to become a free agent and eligible to sign somewhere else, of course, is a contract buyout. John Wall has shown no interest in doing that this year, nor have the Rockets. So he sits for now as the Rockets rebuild, play their young guys, and John Wall may not play at all in the NBA this season.
All right, he has last played in an NBA game on April 23rd. Woj, stay close by. We'll see you on Countdown coming up top of the hour. So those are teams sort of at the bottom of the standings. Let's talk about the team at the very top with RJ here for Jalen, who's out of the country, and that is the Warriors and their superstar, Stephen A. Smith, who at the age of 33, Steph Curry, is second in the league in scoring. He's averaging 6 boards, 6 assists, and leading a team that does not have his second superstar. Could we make an argument that Steph Curry could be on his way to his best season ever, including the year?
Yes.
He was unanimous MVP.
Yes, we can. Number one, he's still the greatest shooter God ever created. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. That's number one. Number two, and more importantly, he's smarter, he's wiser, he knows how to pick his spots a little bit better. And the personnel he's surrounded by collectively, before it was Draymond, it was Klay, and a bunch of supplementary parts that knew how to play their role. Now there's legitimate scoring talent. The Jordan Pooles of the world, the Damon Lees of the world, the Toscanos, the Gary Payton Jr.'s of the world. You look at the bevy of weapons. You think about Klay Thompson coming back, James Wiseman. You know Draymond is still there. You know the system. You see how they play up-tempo, how they defend. And then you think about how they feed off of Steph Curry. No matter what they do and how good they are, do you see these guys just step back? The second this man appears to be on, they know whose team it is. It's special
You know
to
what's
watch.
harder now, too?
Yes.
The numbers may not support it. It's so hard now because he doesn't have Klay.
Yes.
I mean,
it's going to get better.
It's going to get better.
It's only going to get better.
It's going to get better. I'm just saying, but what he's done so far without that great Hall of Fame, future Hall of Famer riding with him is even more impressive.
Well, RJ, you were on the team that beat that team in the finals that year. How do they compare, Steph, this year to them?
What's so interesting is you look at how their team has been made up the last 2 years, and then what they did this offseason. The Otto Porters, again, Jordan Poole getting better in the offseason, Gary Payton Jr. So now all of a sudden you got defenders out there, and their primary job is to defend, roll, cut. This team is so similar to those 15 and 16 teams. It's scary. I think when Klay gets back, if he's at 80%, they're going to be better than they were in 16.
Stephen A. has repeatedly said if they are healthy and at full strength, he thinks they're the team to win the championship.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.